Hello friends, Marcos here, my buddy Cowboy Joe Boo, and as always, thank you guys for watching, commenting, and subscribing to the Joe Boo Sports Report, because the world is such a better place with all of you guys in it. Man, I'm actually out running around, I've been working on the locker and stuff, put a coat of varnish on it, going to see my dad. I talked to him already this morning, and got him sitting up and things, and he's doing better, so maybe Monday he'll get out of the hospital and things, not completely out of the woods and all that, but things are looking out good, and it's because of your guys' thoughts and prayers and everything else, so thank every one of you guys. And then I'm going to go by my mom and make sure she's okay as well, and do some other stuff. But the Dallas Cowboys are much like the drama Dallas. There's always something going on. You've got the Maverick, Jerry Jones, the oil man, and you've got all of the infighting, the innuendo, and the talking. And I knew it had been too long since we've had a T.O. sighting. T.O. went off last night on Twitter against Tony Romo and Jason Garrett, Mooch. But he had some interesting things to say that do make you think. Something I said all along, which Botch doesn't agree with me. Botch Lombardi, we had a little debate last night. I was a little bit off my game somewhat. One, because I'm working with this new equipment, couldn't get the microphones working right, and I apologize. I've still got a lot to learn. This stuff is really new to me and things, so that kind of got me off. And then it'd been a long-ass day. Not making excuses, Bosch. He brought it strong to the mic and everything else. But I forgot half of the stuff that I wanted to talk about. But one of those things I was going to talk about was play calling, which is where T.O. is. T.O. basically said the offense was simple and predictable. That Jason Garrett doesn't change his plays up, and it undermines the team. That he ended up being the fall guy, the blame guy, because after going 13-3, they didn't change anything, and teams defensed against it. He said Dak Prescott, he's a good quarterback. He did great last year, but the problem is nothing changed from last year to this year. And that's what I always say, that listen, in the NFL, if you're not making changes and getting better, you're getting worse, because teams will catch up to you. You look at RG3, partially part of the problem was his knee, but they came through and they figured out, okay, you hit the guy real hard, force him to be a pocket passer, he's not going to be the same. And that's what defensive coordinators are paid to do, to discover what the weaknesses are. And if you're doing the exact same thing week after week, then we know how to stop you. You have to keep them guessing, and that's where I put coaches like Bill Belichick in. Bill Belichick will change everything up on a week-to-week basis. That every single game, he's going to find a wrinkle or two that's going to give them an advantage on a couple of plays. And then sometimes in the NFL, a couple of plays are all you need to win. And T.O. basically put it out there that, listen, Jason Garrett doesn't adjust. Jason Garrett has the same predictable offense that we ran back when I was back there today. And with all of these years of the books being out, it's easy to defend. And that's where I'm hoping, praying that we end up bringing in some of these other position coaches and we have a Vulcan mind meld or something, and that we take all of these different ideas and things and put them together and start tweaking this offense. I know Lombardi's case is, Zeke Elliott's suspension, which I know hurt, and Tyron Smith getting hurt. But the reality is, those things happen on a weekly basis, that you will lose guys. It's the guys that can go ahead and take the talent that they have. And as Jason Garrett always said, next man up. Have the next man up, step up. It's not about just throwing him in there. It's about having him ready to be able to play. If you cannot win a game without your starting quarterback, I'm talking 11 games, you won one, you're not coaching people. And that's my preface there. And there's too many voices that say the exact same thing when it comes to Jason Garrett. Doesn't adjust. His offense is simplistic and predictable and gets out-coached. So, T.O. and I don't have to agree on this one. So, anyway, I'm over here at the hospital, going to see my dad, and realize that time is precious and don't waste a minute of it. So, guys, I will see you guys a little bit later. You know, it's amazing because this hospital, sorry, I thought I was gone, but just had a deja vu moment. This hospital has grown so much, it's literally like a campus. And my first experience with this hospital was when I was 18 years old on a Friday night when I tore my ACL and was brought here. Seems like a couple of couple of lifetimes ago. All right, see you later.